guy. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I had him in a lifetime pool.
Oh.
And he just up and quit. But he had some really good years with the Islanders, with LA, and like we said a few weeks back, he carried the flag for Slovakia, which was bizarre to me. But whatever, Ziggy.
Alright, I'm getting into the old stuff.
Nice.
Which I usually don't rock and roll so well. But we have Bobby Hull here
Nice.
with the Jets.
How you like that, Ben?
So yeah, Benny's got a big heart on Bobby Hull. Give her balls. We had Brett last week.
Yeah, a bunch of times. But Bobby, the Golden Jet. What do you say about Bobby?
234 goals in his first 4 WHL seasons.
One of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Stayed
One of the
here
hardest
16
shots
years.
ever. My dad actually worked with Bobby Hull
Really?
when they were younger.
What'd they do together?
They worked at a canning factory, I believe.
Working on the cans.
They were working on their cans. No, they worked at a canning factory in Babel.
Huh. Sweet.
Yeah, and he was incredibly strong back then, and he was just a kid. So, yeah, one of the greatest careers ever. He set the stage for making some cash. He made some big bucks when he went to Winnipeg, right? WHA. Yeah. And what did Brett say in his Hall of Fame speech? Yeah, he said he rattled off how many goals he had, which is whatever. 765. I was guessing. I can't remember. He has 610.
I was going to say, I thought he was the first $1 million guy. And
Yeah.
He is. Sorry.
So he rattled off how many goals they had together, and one of Brett's kids is a goalie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of weird. Right?
Cool.
And one of his wives, because he had a bunch, one of his wives, which was Brett's mother, was a figure skater. I think we said that last week. But yeah, Bobby Hull. Can't say anything about Bobby. He's great. Yeah. It's from Belleville, by the way.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Great. Well, I'll pour.
What do you got?
I have Kevin Stevens, for God's sakes.
Same card? Oh, fucking
It is
same
the same
card.
card. Okay, well, we don't have enough hookers or crack cocaine here.
Oh, God, Jack Daniels.
No, Kevin Stevens.
Remember John Daniels?
Yeah, I have a buddy, John Daniels.
Really?
Who are you talking about?
I'm not thinking of the right guy. There's a guy that last
Kimbo Daniels?
could he play for Philadelphia?
Kimbo?
Yeah, Kimbo's lights.
All right. Oh, this is gonna.
I don't want to spill on this card coming up.
Yeah, that card looks awesome. It's a signature card too, eh?
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to stay here.
She balls. All right. Anyway, Kevin Stevens.
Oh.
Read and wait. Kevin Stevens. Don't get me wrong. Take away the hotel room annex. And Kevin Stevens had a really good career, predominantly for Pittsburgh. Who is he here with? He's here with Boston here. But most of his good years were with Pittsburgh. Obviously played for Boston, played for LA. Came back with Philly, maybe. Somebody else in there. Anyway, Kevin Stevens, power forward.
I have slow as balls, but pretty cool card. I have a Dino Ciccarelli Minnesota North Stars autographed card.
That is an awesome card.
That's very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I've professed my love for Dino many times. All jokes aside with who should be in the Hall of Fame, I don't know how many more years they can not put Dino in the Hall of Fame. You know,
That's pretty cool.
over 600 goals. Like, what is the benchmark here? The benchmark is now winning. The benchmark for the Hall of Fame is winning a team sport. I don't get that.
Stupid.
So you're not going to put Roger Federer in the Tennis Hall of Fame because he didn't win any doubles.
Daniel Nestor will be in though.
Daniel Nestor. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Dino. We could go on about Dino. We've talked about him before. Here's another rookie card. And this is funny because your wife's not around, but here's Brian McCabe
Oh, goodness.
with the Islanders. Brian McCabe, I forgot he started with the Islanders. Went to Vancouver in...
Yeah, Vancouver. Chicago. I'm pretty sure he captained the Islanders for a short time.
Did he? Did he go in the Lyndon Bertuzzi trade?
Uh,
I'm thinking yes, but I
could be around that time, yeah. That makes sense.
And then went to Chicago, and then came over to the Leafs for like Karpatsev or something.
Oh God, Alexander Karpatsev.
Or was it for who was the other guy? Sylvain Cote? One of those defensemen.
Wow.
Anyway, and then of course had his best years with the Leafs, and was he on the Olympic team in 06, or was he in the tractor squad or trailer squad or whatever the hell they were called? What were they called? Tractor squad.
Yeah.
It was him and Spezza and...
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing is we had like the skills competition for the Toronto Maple Leaf tickets. You know how they have the skills competition?
Oh, yeah.
And I was all like, yeah, I got some cool tickets and shit. And like, Sundin was gone, McCabe was gone, all these good guys were gone, the Caberlet was gone. So we got to go there and watched Belfour and his son were playing net for the skills competition. They're like, this is the worst thing ever. And by then, Canada had been knocked out, but no one flew back.
Nice.
Or at least Brian McCabe didn't.
Yeah, he stuck around to watch
Yeah.
good hockey. Yeah.
But, yeah, McCabe, back then too, he sported a pretty killer mohawk. Not mohawk,
He did.
but a mullet.
Yeah.
Again.
I'll give him this. You know, even though he scored on his net a few times, the Leafs were a better team with him in the lineup. He did have the odd can opener. But Caberlet to him on the power play, even though it was so telegraphed, you could see it a mile away. He's just going to feather it over there, and he's going to one time, and it worked every game. Every game. Anywho.
Shit, yeah.
You got a couple tenders left, I see.
I got a couple tenders. The first guy is Richard Brodeur.
King Brodeur.
King Brodeur, exactly.
Exactly.
I'm done speaking.
King Brodeur, yeah, led the Vancouver Canucks to the 82 finals and lost to the Islanders. Had a pretty decent career, and I think I mentioned it before. The following year was voted to the All-Star team and was hurt. So
Yeah.
mustache John Garrett took his spot, and John Garrett was going to win MVP, and then Wayne
somebody
scored 4 goals in the third
scored.
period. Yeah, like when are they deciding after like the six? I think at that time they only took 2 goalies, so you split time. You played the first, half the second, and then Pelly Lindbergh must have came in. Yeah, it was weird because Wayne scored 4 goals on Pelly Lindbergh. Anywho, but yeah, Brodeur had a okay career. I have Alexander Selivanov. I don't have to spend too much time on him because I don't know too much about Alexander Selivanov. Other than I believe he married Phil Esposito's daughter. I think that was his claim to fame because he was a shit player, in my opinion.
Whose daughter?
Phil Esposito. Phil Esposito was the GM in Tampa, and Selivanov was a player, and got hard and horny for his daughter, and that was the end of it. I don't know if they're still married, but that was the case. That's all I remember about Selivanov.
Well,
Correct me if it's somebody else. Correct me if someone else is doing it.
I guess this would make him great Uncle Tony Esposito.
Great. Oh yeah, it would make him
Because he'd be father-in-law.
father-in-law. So yeah, how does that
Maybe
work?
nothing at all.
A nothing-in-law.
Anyways, Tony Esposito here with Chicago. And
That's a cool card.